In this Python coding video, we will understand the problem 4 of problem set 3 for edX MIT 6.00.1x Introduction to Computer Science and Programming using Python. Let's have a look at the question first. Problem 4, the game. Now you will implement the function Hangman, which takes one parameter, the secret word the user is to guess. This starts up an interactive game of Hangman between the user and the computer. Be sure you take advantage of the three helper functions, isWordGuessed, getGuessedWord, and getAvailableLetters that you have defined in the previous parts. Hence, you should start by noticing where we are using the provided functions to load the words and pick a random one. Note that the function loadWords and chooseWord should only be used on a local machine, not in the tutor. Consider using lower to convert user inputs to lowercase. For example, guess is equal to a, guess in lowercase is equal to guess.lower. There are four important pieces of information you may wish to store. Secret word, the word to guess, letters guessed, the letters that have been guessed so far, mistakes made, the number of incorrect guesses made so far, available letters, the letters that may still be guessed. Every time a player guesses a letter, the guessed letter must be removed from available letters, and the sample output for the output of a winning game and a losing game has also been provided. Note that if you choose to use the helper function isWordGuessed, getGuessedWord, or getAvailableLetters, you do not need to paste your definition in the box. We have supplied our implementation of these functions for your use in this part of the problem. If you use additional helper functions, you will need to paste those definitions here. Your function should include calls to input to get the user's guess. And in C full output, the parameter of the Hangman function is a string. Now before we begin, please understand that there may be several possible ways to solve any given coding problem. The way I am attempting to solve this is just one of the many possible solutions. If you want, you can pause this video here, try to attempt this problem on your own, and then come back to this video to see the way I have tried to solve this. Okay, let's begin. We have been provided some skeleton code on which to build our program. We would not need these other functions in the code when we submit our final solution to the edX grader, as we will need to just submit the function that we write for this problem. But as of now, we will start with this file which has been provided to us. Just be aware that we will be submitting only the function Hangman as our final code to be submitted. The function Hangman takes in one parameter, a string secret word, which is the secret word to guess. So we already have this value available to us. Letters guessed is equal to square bracket open close. First we take a list letters guessed, which will be comprising of all the letters that have been guessed so far, and we give it an initial value of an empty list at the beginning. Mistakes made is equal to 0. Then we take a variable mistakes made, which will be used to store the number of incorrect guesses made, and we give it an initial value of 0. Available letters is equal to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Then we take a variable available letters, which is a string made up of all the letters that may still be guessed. Every time a player guesses a letter, we will remove the guessed letter from available letters. We give it an initial value of a string with all the alphabets from A to Z. Num underscore letters is equal to len secret word. Next, we take a variable num underscore letters and assign it the value equal to the length of the secret word. Num underscore guesses is equal to 8. Since the user is allowed 8 guesses, we take a variable num underscore guesses and give it a value of 8. Print welcome to the game Hangman. Then a print statement saying welcome to the game Hangman as per the sample output. Print I am thinking of a word that is num underscore letters. Another print statement telling the user how long the secret word's length is. While num underscore guesses greater than 0. Next, we begin our while loop, which will run until the number of guesses are remaining and would stop if the guesses are finished. For this, we put the condition of num underscore guesses greater than 0. Print Then we print a few dashes or hyphens as required by the sample output. Print you num underscore guesses guesses. We also need to remind the user of how many guesses he/she has left after each round. For this, we put a print statement telling the number of guesses left. Print available letters. Get available letters. Letters guessed. Now a print statement making a call to the function getAvailableLetters which returns the string of all lowercase English letters that are not in letters guessed, and we print the string. For the first iteration of the loop, it will print all the letters of the English alphabet. Guess is equal to input. Please guess a letter. Next, we make use of the built-in input function to ask the user to guess a letter, and we store this in the variable guess. Yes, in lower case is equal to guess. Also, we make use of the lower method of strings to convert the user input stored in variable guess to lowercase and assign it to guess in lowercase variable. If guess in lower case correct the spelling at above as well. If guess in lowercase, not in letters guessed, letters guessed dot append guess in lowercase. We put the condition to check if the letter the user has guessed is not in our list letters guessed, and if it is true, then we append this guessed letter to the list letters guessed. If guess in lowercase in secret word print good guess get guessed word secret word letters guessed. Further, we also check if the letter guessed is in secret word, because if it is, then we print good guess and call the function getGuessedWord to print the string made up of letters and underscores based on what letters in letter guessed are in secret word. Else print oops, that letter is not in my word. Get guessed word secret word letters guessed. And if the letter guessed is not in secret word, then we print oops, that letter is not in my word, and call the function getGuessedWord again. We do this as the user should receive feedback immediately after each guess about whether the guess appears in the secret word. Num underscore guesses minus equal to 1. And we reduce the number of guesses by 1 when the letter guessed is not in the secret word. We do this because according to the problem, the user loses a guess only when he or she guesses incorrectly. Else print oops, wait, change it to you have already guessed get guessed word secret word guessed. Also, if the user guesses the same letter twice, we print a message letting them know that they have already guessed that letter and ask them to try again. If is word guessed secret word letters guessed equal true colon enter. Then we call the function isWordGuessed and check whether it returns true, because if it returns true, it means that the user has guessed the secret word correctly. Print print congratulations, break. And if the user has guessed it correct, then we print few dashes or hyphens as required by the sample output along with the print statement for congratulations. And if the user has guessed it rightly, then we break out of the loop too. If underscore guesses equals 0, print print sorry, you ran out of guesses. The word was secret word. Once we come out of the loop, we check whether num underscore guesses is equal to 0. This will be the case if the user has exhausted all the 8 guesses. We then print the statement telling the user that he/she has run out of guesses as required by the sample output. So our function is complete now, but before we submit it to the grader, let's first test it locally. First, we test for the sample output of a winning game. Secret word get Hangman secret. For this, we take the secret word as tact, T-A-C-T, and then make the call to the function Hangman, coded by us, passing it the secret word string as an argument. Now let's run the program. Now we keep entering the letters as given in the sample output. So first letter we guess is A. It shows that yes, it's an available letter. Then A. S. T. R. M. C. So it says congratulations you won, which is as expected. Next we test for the sample output of a losing game. Run this program again. And for this we take the secret word as else, ELSE, and then make the call the function Hangman. Now let's run this. Again we keep ending the letters as given in the sample output. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. And we see that it gives the output sorry you ran out of guesses, the word was else, as expected. So we have tested for both the winning game and the losing game, and thus we have verified that our code is correct. If you prefer, you may also want to test the code further by running the code again for different secret word and check the respective outputs. Also, you may test it by picking a word from the words.txt file provided and check if the code works correctly. And before we submit the code, we need to make sure that we have deleted or commented out these statements we are using to test our function, and after that only we do our final submission to the edX reader. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching it. If the solution is not clear to you, you can watch this video again. After that, if you still have some confusion or query, leave a comment below with your question. If you are looking for the answer of some particular Python problem, please feel free to mention the same in the comments below, and if possible, we will try to post a video with the solution for the same. If you want us to keep posting more such videos, please subscribe to our channel, like this video, share it with others, and do let us know in the comment section below. Thank you.